Welcome to episode 1 of our brand new series, How People Actually Get Rich. This isn't a motivational speech. It's not crypto hype. It's a brutally honest look at what actually builds wealth, not in theory, but in real life. We're going to unpack how ordinary people doing boring things consistently end up financially free, while others stay broke, chasing shortcuts. No fluff, no filters, just truth. If you've ever wondered why some people get rich and others don't, even though they work the same hours or have the same education, this series is for you. Let's get into it. If you're watching this, chances are, deep down, you think you're smart enough to be rich, and you are. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most rich people aren't smarter than you. They're just more consistent. They made less exciting moves, but did them over and over again. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how they built wealth, quietly, slowly, and predictably, while everyone else was chasing shortcuts. We grew up in a system that taught us the smartest kids make the most money. The cleverest ones rise the highest. The innovators win. But if that were true, teachers would be millionaires, engineers would own private islands, and the smartest person in the room wouldn't be the one working the most hours. Here's what's actually true. Consistency outperforms intelligence. The real rich? They automate wealth, they repeat boring behaviors, and most importantly, they don't quit when it gets hard or boring. Let me give you an example. Meet Sarah. She invests $300 a month into an index fund starting at age 25. She never stops. That's it. No crypto, no flips, no sudden bursts. Just consistency. By age 55, she has over $500,000 without ever earning more than $60K a year. Now meet Jason. He's smarter, makes $120K a year. He waits. He reads 15 finance books, listens to all the money podcasts, but never invests. Always waits for the perfect time. By age 55, he has $80K in a savings account. The lesson? Information is everywhere. Execution is rare. And wealth, real sustainable wealth, is built in the repetition, not the genius. If you want to get rich, ask yourself this. Are you consistent with money or just occasionally inspired? Because most people don't need more income, they need more discipline. Here's what rich people do differently. 1, they automate savings and investments. 2, they stick to a long-term plan, even when it's boring. 3, they don't chase dopamine, they chase compound interest. This is what I call compound behavior. Just like money compounds, habits do too. Every consistent choice builds until the results explode. Want to know a secret? Most wealthy people didn't feel rich until year 7, 8, or 10, because wealth isn't a switch, it's a slope. And most people quit before the slope gets steep. That's why someone working a regular job, investing steadily, and living below their means can build more wealth than a YouTuber making $1 million but spending $999K. Wealth isn't how much you make, it's how long you let it build. Let me show you something mind-blowing. Imagine you spend $10 a day on Uber Eats, not judging, just tracking. That's $300 a month. What if instead you invested that in a low-cost ETF earning 10% annually? In 30 years, that becomes $678,000. No trading, no real estate, just boring robotic investing. The secret isn't big swings, it's micro-consistency. So if consistency is the key, why don't we do it? Because consistency feels boring. Results take too long. We compare too early, and we're addicted to progress we can see. But wealth isn't like fitness. You don't get visual abs after 2 weeks. You get nothing for a while. Then one day, it feels like magic. Here's how to stay consistent when your brain wants to give up. 1, automate what you can't trust yourself to do. 2, celebrate repetitions, not results. 3, stop comparing your day 2 to someone else's year 12. And most importantly, track your behavior, not just your bank balance. You know who's really rich? The woman who owns 3 rental units and drives a Toyota. The guy who started a boring landscaping business at 24 and never stopped. The couple who invested $500 a month for 20 years and never touched it. They're not on social media flashing stacks. They're not chasing the next AI coin. They're consistent. And that's why they're free. Here's the 3-part formula you can start today. 1. Pick one consistent wealth behavior: investing, saving, upskilling, and lock it in. 2. Set a boring goal, like investing $250 a month or saving 20% of income. 3. Automate it. Forget it. Trust it. And when you feel like you're falling behind, just remember, the consistent turtle always beats the inconsistent genius. So if you're not flashy, not famous, not viral, but you're consistent, you're already richer than you think. If this hit different, like, share, comment. What's one boring habit you'll commit to for 10 years and follow for the next episode in this series, Why High Income Financial Freedom? See you there.